Winning feels good. Winning more feels better. So boost that feeling not once, but twice. Get daily boosted odds on your favorite games. Better odds mean better rewards. Plus our best ACCA bonus yet. The more you select, the bigger your payout. Because two boosts are better than one. That boosted feeling? That's Betking.
Gosi Ukanwoke, a quintessential gentleman, entrepreneur, investor, and industry captain, is the managing director of KINGMAKERS Nigeria Limited, promoters of Betking Nigeria, a frontline sports betting and gaming company in Nigeria.
Betking Nigeria launched in 2018. We launched in February 2018, so we just turned 5 years 2 months ago. And we launched just with a pure focus on sports betting in Nigeria. We want to go as to become the #1 top playing sports betting industry player in the country, and we've done that so far in these 5 years. In the 5 years, we've grown our retail agency network, working with our agents across the country, across the entire country, having our shops in most cities. And I think we've done pretty well in executing that vision so far. I guess that's one of the reasons why you're here, is because we've done well in executing that vision of becoming one of the top players in the market. So Betking, as a sports betting brand, the very most important thing is that we have our sports book. So the sports book allows customers to place bets, make predictions on, and get entertained by sports. Football being the key one, followed quite closely by basketball, tennis, and other sports that are available. So we have our sports book. We also have our virtual offering, which allows us to provide services to customers when there's no sports. So your core is sports betting, and so sports book is there. And then when there's no sports, there's the virtual offering that allows customers to still have some engagement with your platform, with some entertainment. So we see ourselves as a sports entertainment company. So where we are providing products and services that allow people to enhance their activity and engagement with sports. So if you're watching a football game and you've placed some bets, you're able to be a lot more engaged in that game. You have a leg into the game, and so you're rather more passionate about the outcome of that event, as otherwise. As a good example, I think today there's a huge game that is being played today between Manchester City and Arsenal, and it's playing at Etihad. Everybody's expecting the outcome of that game, regardless of what side of the aisle of the teams you're supporting. If you've placed a bet on the game, on the outcome, now you're very invested. As much as you're invested because you love sports, there's that extra level of investment because you've put in some skin in that game, literally. So yeah, that's really what we offer our customers, a way for them to really enjoy sports. In partnership with our biggest stakeholder, MultiChoice Group, we also have launched a product called Super Picks, which is a free-to-play prediction game. So you might not be really big on sports betting, but you also love sports, but you want to be able to make predictions. So you can do a free to play prediction on Super Picks, and we also have a TV game show also called Super Picks that goes along with that, where people just learn about sports, learn about the events of the week, and then they can make predictions on what they believe will be the outcome of a game, and then they win real money at the end of the day. So we're really getting deeper into that sports entertainment to allow people to have a better way to connect with sports. Super Picks is a product that we have with Super Sports. So it's two sides. There's a game show and there's a digital product. So if you go on superpicks.com, you'll be able to see 6 games every week, and you can select the results that you believe will be the results of those 6 games every week. If you get the 6 results accurately, you win 50 million. I think we doubled it to 100 million this month, but typically it's 50 million winning once a week. Once you can get the results of the 6 games, yes. Superpicks.com, yeah. It's free to play, yeah. In fact, the tagline is play for free, win for real. Yeah, so you can also watch the TV show and learn about the games, what's happening, sports news, and all of that. So really, it drives us deeper into finding other ways for us to engage with the markets beyond just the sports betting. But of course, you can always, after you've made your selection, if you really believe that selection is going to be accurate, you can also convert that into a bet on our site, and you can place that bet on betking.com. One, we want to become the #1 sports entertainment, sports betting brand in the country, and that leads us into having the touch points for people to have a better way to enjoy sports, to increase their entertainment, to increase their love for sports, and have some better buying into the games that they love. And that's it. That's what the goal is keep it very simple, because then we're not very distracted. So anything you see us we're going to do really leads back to that, creating a better way for people to enjoy sports. Good thing is that you may just mention now that you've heard of Super Picks, which is good. You've also not known of Betking, which is why you're here. I don't think we'll be considered as a top brand in the market, and maybe myself as one of the 100 people that you're considering, if we're not doing a decent job of really pushing to become that #1 in the market. So I guess this is also part of the testament to that fact. What makes us very unique is we have really transformed the industry. If you look at where the industry is coming from and where we are now, you can see at multiple times where Betking has actually really completely changed the way people are thinking about the industry. When we launched, it was just the back of the room, sports betting, let's leave it alone, you don't understand what's going on there. But we launched, we've been very public about what we're doing. We've owned our brand. We've really put out our brand out properly. I guess we're one of those companies that you can really tell who's doing what in the business. And we've also now taken a huge step into investing directly in communities with our CSR initiatives that focuses on multiple pillars that we have seen as ways for us to still touch people in different communities around the country where we're doing business. But on top of that is that we have a good product. We have a product that customers love. We give them really good odds, and we've continuously improved our technology to feed customers, the way they want things to be fed to them, so that it's very fluid, it's easy for them to use. So our product sits on top of all of that. Of course, we have a good product, and then that leads us into all the other things that we do. Whether it's in transforming the industry and the market, or the initiatives that we carry out. But all of that sits on our product and how well our customers actually love and enjoy using the product.
In a land of myth and a time of scarcity, the chances of becoming millionaires lie on the shoulder of a fast-growing gaming company. Her name, Betking. Many who are part of our kingdom become millionaires this period.
So congratulations, you won a whopping amount of 9 million naira this last weekend. How do you feel?
I'm in Asaba. It feels good, and I'm in love with Betking. This is the biggest amount on any platform.
What are you waiting for? Join us now. Visit betking.com today. That feeling, that's Betking.
I guess the first thing I would say is that we've seen growth in the last 5 years that we've been in the industry. There's fragmented data to really tell you where you specifically sit, but that's which we have access to has shown us that we are growing, and that can only happen if customers are engaging. And we've also seen that growth, even just in the way our customers are engaging with us. And we can also see the impact of different products that we launch out into the market, and what happens when we launch out those products into the market. You have one of the best virtual offerings in the market at the moment, and you can see it in the way customers engage in the use of the products. If you love sports, yeah, that's it. It's really for people who love sports. We want people who love sports to actually have another way to enjoy the entertainment of sports, just beyond sports, yes, but the entertainment of sports, yes. So anyone who loves sports, we are absolutely looking for you, and please look out for us. It's two things. Maybe I'll make it four. The first one is that, like I started off saying, there is a high level of sports on the continent, and that leads into the country. There's a high level of sports, and with love for sports comes sports betting, because people are looking for multiple ways to actually engage in the entertainment of sports. The second one is that there's also a growing youth population. Young people are into gaming. So gaming doesn't just only speak to sports betting. Gaming is mobile games, when people are playing even things as simple as a Candy Crush on their phone. Gaming goes by even with people playing video games on a TV, on a console. So gaming is something that goes quite closely with young people. So Africa has a huge young population. That also feeds into Nigeria. There's a huge young population in Nigeria. That's a huge driver. The next is internet penetration. More people are having access to the internet. With access to the internet comes access to more entertainment, whether it's on the TV, whether it's on your phone, whether you're streaming, there's more internet access. And finally, there's also lots of mobile penetration. So more people have smartphones, and with smartphones, people engage in more entertainment with more content, because at the end of the day, it's really a content thing. It's like you're watching sports, and with watching sports, most people are doing that on their mobile phones now, whether they're watching highlights or something on YouTube. People are watching more sports on their phones. These trends are showing that it's going to continue to grow. More people will have phones, more people will have access to the internet, more people are going to watch sports. With that, naturally, the appendants to sports growing, sports betting, you see that happen.
Winning feels good. Winning more feels better. So boost that feeling not once, but twice. Get daily boosted odds on your favorite games. Better odds mean better rewards. Plus our best ACCA bonus yet. The more you select, the bigger your payout. Because 2 boosts are better than 1. That boosted feeling? That's Betking.